LPBW. Zach and Tori Roloff break silence on Matt's farm decision after leaving the show. LPBW stars Zach and Tori Roloff have finally responded to Matt Roloff's controversial farm decision. The silence is broken, and it is louder than ever. They aren't holding back at all and are talking about how Matt made some shocking decisions when it comes to the Roloff farms. But that's not all. Tori and Zach further talked about whether they were willing to raise their kids on the farm and visit it often. They reflected on their current mindsets, and viewers aren't able to blame them at all. Is this true? What is this all about? What did they reveal? Keep on reading to learn some shocking details about this controversy. LPBW. What is the status of Roloff Farms in 2025? LPBW viewers know that Zach and Jeremy moved out of the Roloff Farms after their infamous issues with Matt Roloff about the ownership of the property. Amid all this, Jacob came into the picture, began living on the farm, and became the latter's right-hand man. However, things further went downhill when Matt put a portion of the Roloff Farms on the market. He was willing to lock a deal with a stranger and not his own sons. Matt is selling 16 acres of the farm for $2,895,000, and it has been listed for the third time in a row. He initially also put it on sale, but due to the high price and order issues, Matt wasn't able to get his desired deal. However, as of 2025, Matt's farm is still on sale. LPBW. Zach and Tori talk about Matt's farm decision. Zach and Tori might not be part of the LPBW show, but they still have their own podcast to share their views. During a recent episode, they decided to answer their viewers' questions and discuss the Roloff farm dynamics. Amid all this, Zach revealed that Matteo's birthday was the last time his family was back on the farm. For almost 2 years, it was only on Matteo's birthday that Zach and Tori decided to visit the Roloff Farms. Tori then explained how the family farm was no longer the place they sneaked out to. They don't really go there now. The celeb was hesitant when she admitted that her family tends to avoid visiting the Roloff Farms now. Zach noted, "I was really hoping the farm would sell, honestly, like quick." He explained how things were being dragged and that there were some other dynamics as well, so there was no reason for them to go there. Tori further added that Roloff Farms isn't the happy place for her family now, and they don't really care to be there anymore. Zach added, "It brings up a lot of resentment and old feelings." He talked about how he would love his kids to experience farm life, but he believes it is unrealistic now. The celeb added, "We'll go over there for birthday parties, but that's about it." Hence, it is evident that Zach and Tori are no longer willing to have anything to do with the Roloff Farms and are trying to avoid them. What do you think? Do let us know in the comments section. Keep coming back to the TV season and spoilers for more updates. For fans of Little People, Big World LPBW, the emotional saga surrounding Roloff Farms has long been one of the most compelling narratives. Since the show's premiere in 2006, the series has chronicled the lives of the Roloff family, especially patriarch Matt Roloff, as they navigated parenting, relationships, and managing their beloved 100-acre farm in Helvetia, Oregon. But few events have sparked more debate or heartbreak than Matt's controversial decision to list part of the farm for sale, effectively drawing a line between his children and himself. Now, after stepping away from the show, Zach and Tori Roloff have finally broken their silence regarding Matt's choice. Their response, both thoughtful and candid, sheds light on the lasting wounds from the farm feud, the couple's life after reality TV, and their vision for their family moving forward. Exploration, we delve into what Zach and Tori have said, how the family has been impacted, and what it all means for the legacy of Little People, Big World. Tori posted a heartfelt message on Instagram at the time. "We're so thankful for the memories and the people we met along the way. But everything has its season, and we're ready for the next one." Zach kept his message short and reflective. "It was real. It was hard. It was worth it. Now it's time to grow in new soil." The couple's departure and the series cancellation gave fans a final chapter, but not the one many hoped for. The Roloff family never quite reconciled on screen, and the wounds of the farm conflict still linger. The saga of Roloff Farms has become a symbol of deeper themes: generational change, communication breakdowns, and the collision of love and legacy. Tori, in one of her most poignant remarks, summed it up: "The farm will always be part of our story, but we don't want bitterness to define that chapter. We learned, we loved, we grew, and now we're planting new seeds." Their decision to speak out wasn't about blame, but about truth, healing, and sharing lessons with fans who have followed their journey for nearly 2 decades. While the couple has no plans to return to television, they're not stepping away from public life entirely. Tori has launched a parenting blog and is considering writing a memoir about motherhood, faith, and marriage in the public eye. Zach is exploring motivational speaking, particularly around advocating for people with dwarfism. They also plan to focus more on homeschooling their kids, traveling as a family, and possibly expanding their YouTube presence with behind-the-scenes looks at their life after LPBW. In choosing to finally speak out, Zach and Tori Roloff offered fans what they've always admired about the couple: honesty, vulnerability, and grace. Their words weren't designed to reopen old wounds, but to offer insight, closure, and perhaps even inspiration for others navigating family conflict. The farm may not have passed to the next generation in the way viewers expected, but something arguably more important has emerged: a young family choosing peace over bitterness, growth over grief, and love over legacy. And in that decision, Zach and Tori Roloff may have cultivated something even more enduring than Roloff Farms.